Yeah, let me start off first by saying I might sound like a little bitch on this one. I might have been a little butt hurt by some of the folks I follow. I think I mentioned it a couple times already before, but I've been noticing I've been noticing like just different things. You know, the way you're supposed to in life, just noticing and shit. And I was gonna start a new way to making shows, like showing my face and stuff. I saw a dude one time. He said the best way to get your stuff out there is to be showing your face and to the way I took it was to find that gimmick or find the things that people follow. But if that's the case in me, then I've already failed. I already failed in the ways that I'm trying to do things. It's not about getting those likes and shit like that for me. It's really about getting my voice out there and just talking to people genuinely and wholeheartedly. So, uh, that being said, maybe I should quit being a little bitch about, maybe folks not checking out my shit when I say what's up or liking my stuff when I make one. Cause that's really what that part was. I was like, hey man, if I make a video and I talk to people like on a regular almost, cause I made a couple of videos about people. I mean, we usually talk. So when I put out there like, hey, can you check this out? I was honestly thinking like, hey, they're gonna check it out. It ain't gonna be no big deal. Fuck no, fucking assholes. I mean, even some of these people I've followed along the lines of since they came out when nobody was liking their shit really like just a couple hundred people, which that's not nobody, but now these motherfuckers are booming, and I don't give a fuck about who's famous and stuff like that. I was just saying I talked to them in those days when they weren't really doing much up until these days, so I thought we was kind of cool online homies, if you will. So with all that being said, I'm also starting this whole I'm gonna start these next 6 months. I'm gonna try to lock myself away for a bit to see if I can get my weight back under control, really. No. And I got high blood pressure. Comes with the age, I guess. And with the stress of bullshit and my jacked up body I told y'all about. So anyway, but this is the thing I'm gonna try to start doing too. Like news lines, hood news. I always wanted to do like hood news type shit. And I watch the news a lot, like I've told y'all. But so I'm just gonna take like bits and pieces of what I do kind of dig and like on the online stuff too. Like on Instagram and YouTube, the videos you be watching. Like take out shit from there too. Like this what's her name? Miss Jackson out of Texas. What's her name? No notice something Jackson. Man, this chick is bad. Not just in the way that she's talking, but the way she's putting herself out there too. Like really hitting that door to door shit. And I haven't seen that in a long time. I know it happens. My little sister used to do that stuff. But she's out there like in the hood too. Oh, excuse me, yo. So I'm just gonna be picking out different stuff. So I got first of all this the Christians in Africa thing. I saw some stuff about that. Man, that's been going on since I was little. And I see uh I see they're talking about it like more and more, which is freaking awesome. Um my poor little sister used to watch shit like on PBS and late night show stuff, and then she'd sit there crying to me about what they're doing to the women and children. And I would tell her like, there's no point in crying about it because we can't do nothing. And she would have just cried like, I mean, she would bawl. I mean, it hurt her as if she knew these people. She always tripped me out with stuff like that. And I would tell her like, it's gonna take those people to stand up and to fight back and do whatever they have to in the whole situation of it. And I saw the news on it the other day, and it's just being more and more talked about. It was never talked about the way it's being talked about now. Not like on live TV or not on TV like that. Maybe every now and again you would hear it, but you would only hear it like in the deep news. You'd have to like follow deep news to be hearing about it the way they're talking about it now. Like that fool Trump talking about going in there and doing shit about it. I wouldn't really hear many presidents talk about it. Like in order to go fix the situation or to try to put their helping hand in it. This this whole Tucker Carlson and Nick. Nick Fucker, whatever, Nick Fuentes or whatever. Um, man, fuck, man, I didn't want to be talking like this, but I mean, shit like that is for those kind of people. And I used to say like white folks, but now you got fucking black folks, brown. I mean, everybody's the motherfucking racist these days. Dude. If you're talking all kinds of stupid shit about one another, you're a fucking racist. That's just the point. In the times that I grew up, we talked about like white boy or somebody called us a beaner or nigger. We knew where the hell it was coming from. If it was a little white boy saying that shit, we knew goddamn where it was coming from his granddad. If the Mexicans and blacks was calling each other that shit, it was just to piss each other off because nobody give a damn about that racial slur shit when it comes to fucking Mexicans and blacks. But these motherfuckers, nah, man. I mean, y'all the reason white folks are getting beat up and shit. Y'all the fucking reason white folks get mistreated or get labeled the way they get labeled because of people like y'all. And that's just the truth, man. Shit was going away. That whole race baiting shit, that shit was not even a fucking thing growing up for me. It's white boys like y'all, white boys, y'all fucking punk ass kids who talking like that. And guarantee y'all was in the sticks of it. Y'all wouldn't even fucking think like that. Y'all wouldn't be able to. Y'all pussy asses hide behind a laptop, hide behind the keyboard, and then y'all got all these people following you, so it makes you popular. One day, real men are gonna get tired of bullshit, and that'll be the end of that. That'll be the end of y'all. And then it'll just make hard times. I mean, think about that shit. I was talking to my wife the other day about if I had to stand up with a bunch of men to destroy some fucking evil shit, y'all have to understand. Amongst those men, there's evil shit. So y'all basically putting people in rocks and hard spots, rocks and hard places between them. You can't ask somebody to fight the way you want them to fight. I mean, if they're gonna be on your side fighting what you're fighting, you can't control nothing. There's no control in chaos. I think I heard something like that. It's just something to think about. I also got these foods like my next subject that was that fucking bullshit crossing and all that shit took crossing and then I brought up the Africa, the Christians in Africa, which I'm just going on everywhere from what I'm hearing, what I'm watching and seeing. It's not just in Africa. I think in Sudan, there's a couple other places. I think like in the East where they're chopping off beards and chunking people off of stories, tall story buildings. Religion war has always been going on, so it's not like we can act like it's brand new. But the fact that now we are finding ways to start coming together or at least letting everybody know around the world that look, this is going on in this one spot. It might be getting easier. I mean, that could just be my bullshit opinion too. I also wanted to mention this Rico Star and Miss Jackson. Um, because they fuck with me. They talk with me. Rico Star actually shot me a message back. And homeboy, I hope you don't mind, man. I mean, I called that dude a faggot. And I don't mean nothing by it. I mean, people try to make words so big a deal. I mean, if you act like a faggot, it's because you're acting like a little punk. You're causing problems within groups. In school, that's what it was. If you're over there causing problems within the friends, you're acting like a faggot. Get the hell on. And same thing with a hoe. I mean, shit, a bitch and a hoe is all no, they didn't like being called that shit. Now, a bitch, everything. If you're a fucking hoe, it's because you're causing problems within groups. You're over there fucking somebody's man and shit. It just ain't cool. It ain't cool to be acting like that when you have friends, when you have people around you who dig what you're saying, who's trying to get along with you and their homies. You don't go around stabbing people in the back. So I wasn't trying to like disrespect homie. And Miss Jackson, man, I appreciate every time you like one of my messages. So I appreciate all the work you're putting in, man. I'm really rooting for you. I really damn sure am. There's a couple of shows I made about black folks and the way I grew up with them. I grew up in the projects, and I've said it. Those kind of black people were super fucking strong, man. And then the elders, especially, would give me badass wisdom as to how to act and how not to act, how folks might see you if you're acting this way. They were already the ones calling that out, not people these days how they try to get out black fatigue and all that shit. The negros in the ghetto were already telling me like, hey, you can't do this and that. if you want to get out of here. You can't keep acting the same way if you want to change your life for the better. So, Miss Jackson, man, I'm really rooting for you. Oh man, I got black news. Officer Tatum, man, this cat is awesome to me, man. I mean, just genuine, just genuine. That's what I like about him. Every time I hear him talking, I feel like I can just have some coffee with him or a brew, and everything will be cool. Speaking of coffee, and when that fool was attacked on that college campus, nobody was talking nothing, fool. Nobody was saying anything about it. And I wonder is it because he was talking for like a Republican or for whatever he is or believes in. Man, y'all trip me out with shit like that. I didn't think, I never thought uh, black folks would act like that towards another one, or not jump in when something like that's going down. Even the laws was not protecting them, and supposedly it's all Black Lives Matters type shit right now. So that kind of threw me off. So I talked to my brother. I talked to my brother a good while this week, and it's the one I told you he got basically fucking ostracized by my other brothers for speaking up about praying and Charlie Kirk and all that. And he was telling me that wasn't the first time that they had started talking shit to him about, about the way he's trying to talk, praying and all that. Keep in mind, he's a damn wild child. He was a damn wild child. He's changing his life for the better. For them to jump down somebody's throat like that, I've always heard of stuff like that. I never thought I would have saw it that close to home. But he was telling me that the way he's talking, he understands why people's gonna get mad because he was the same way. And I was like, that's profound. That's pretty cool that you can sit there thinking like that and talking to yourself like that, telling yourself, okay, I know why. To me, that's one of the best things you can do when you're trying to turn your life around is not is to understand why they're not gonna believe you or even listen to you. I mean, hell, shit. I even go as far as if they make a joke, I make jokes right back because I know damn well what they see is fake. Is what they think that I'm being fake. I know, but it ain't on me to it ain't on me to bullshit and cry about it. Uh, that's the first thing I started saying was I'm bitching, but I'm not gonna cry about them not buying into my stuff no more. Used to when I was young, yeah, it would happen, but I try not to no more. That's down, man. I wrote down a couple of things. Oh, well, this one's gonna be for another day. But it's just Marjorie Taylor Greene came out and said um that they're like UFOs flying over air bases, and she's not the only one. Marco Rubio has said it. Um, who else has said it? A couple of other big politicians. Rep Luna, she's come out and talked about it a lot, and they're just talking about angels and fallen aliens and or fallen angels and aliens, and I kind of took it like that, fallen aliens. And man, I'm pretty sure I wrote about it. Now I'm talking about it. I'm pretty sure I wrote about it before. Uh, So I'm gonna talk about that one next time. But I did write a pretty cool little story on it. This was fun. All right, now this was for all this shit about like this online stuff that I'm seeing online bitching. A lot of foods are talking about Charlie Kirk and how he might have died. And I don't know, fuck Candace Owens, that fucking bitch. I haven't liked her in years because I noticed how she was just talking to get views. She wasn't talking. I fell in love with the bitch in the beginning because she sounded like she was talking for people, and I mean it was quick. It was quick to see what was going on with that hoe. But now it's everywhere. Everybody I was following, I was thinking like, hell yeah, these are genuine people, cool people, but they're not. Everybody's as fake as press on fucking nails, fool, and there's a couple of homies that I still like following and I still like listening to. Like that Xavier dude, the nigga with the blonde hair. Man, that fool went to Gaza. That fool actually stays pushing. I started following him, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, I think. And then I started seeing him on the news. Like this dude pushes what he's talking. He's actually working for the words that he's speaking. Y'all gotta understand that kind of shit. This online stuff, it's not worth it if you're not living it. If you're over here just talking about it and making videos about it, that I mean, it's fun. It's fun. Like in the beginning, get people liking you and shit. That's cool, but don't lose sight of what you're. Well, shit, I don't know none of y'all. I don't know none of y'all. And I mean, fuck it. If all it was just to be a movie star, well, then there you go. You got a couple of little thousand views. I mean, you're a star. But I'm gonna go ahead and just fucking say it. Like y'all fakes and phonies, dog. Y'all don't give a fuck about none of the things y'all saying because y'all can't live it. Y'all can't really live it. Because if y'all living it, y'all ain't got time to make videos. Y'all have to fucking live life in order to find out what y'all can talk about to the next person to really let your voice help the person. Because the reason I followed a lot of y'all was because I was following your voice. Your voice sounded like it had meaning. Don't lose sight of shit like that. For the people I'm talking about, and I'm not gonna name y'all, but all y'all do is talk about Candace Owens, Charlie Kirk, online people, and how they, god damn, fool. So, man, shit, get off it. Get off it. Start paying attention to what's going on around you for real, not what's going on around you online. Because it's a fake world, fool. It's a fake world. It's a video game world. And shit, I could just be wasting my breath even talking about it, but fucking had to get on here and say something about it because that's how I feel. So that's what I'm gonna try to start doing, like just picking out little bits and pieces of what I see and talking about it like that, and keep trying to get heard or talk to some folks. That'd be cool. Just to like straight up, hey, how you doing? How's your life going? And I mean, if you needed a helping hand, if I'm in the vicinity, trust me, I'd help you push your car. I'd give you a t-shirt off my back. I'd make you a sandwich. It wouldn't be a big deal. So if it ever comes down to it, that's what I'm trying to do. Help, like genuinely help people in their world, the same as in mine. So, all right, folks, that's my show for this evening or this morning. Actually, this morning, yeah. I was about before the butt crack of dawn. Yeah, have a good one, man.